first fiery primetime Republican debate. Remember that? The voters will get one more chance to see these candidates face off this Wednesday night when Fox News Sunday's Chris Wallace asks the questions as only he can in the final presidential debate. I got a really tough booking, an exclusive interview, a look at how he's preparing. Here's our very special Power Player of the Week.
Good morning and welcome to Fox News Sunday.
Since 2003, you've seen him on Fox News Sunday, grilling politicians.
FBI Director James Comey said none of those things that you told the American public were true.
You've seen him pinning presidential candidates down in primary debates.
Question, sir, with that record, why should we trust you to run the nation?
But Wednesday, October 19th, award-winning journalist and host of Fox News Sunday, Chris Wallace, takes on a new role. Moderator of the final general election presidential debate, the first Fox News anchor to get the nod. Held in Las Vegas less than 3 weeks from this historic election, the stakes are extremely high. So you ready?
Pretty close. I've got a couple of more days, and I'll be tweaking, and who knows what's going to happen in the world, but pretty close. One of the things that we've done, and I don't think any of the other networks did, is they basically said, you got a good team at Fox News Sunday, you guys prepare for the debate. So I've got my crack researcher, Lori Martin, I've got my executive producer, Jess Loker. It's just the three of us against the world here, coming under heavy fire.
Before his 13 years hosting Fox News Sunday, Wallace worked as an anchor and correspondent for ABC News. And before that, NBC News as chief White House correspondent and then moderator of Meet the Press. How many elections have you covered?
Well, the second Lincoln one. No. In terms of really covering 1980 would be my first. Ronald Reagan.
You have a long history with these two candidates. I saw some video of you interviewing Donald Trump on the convention floor in 1988.
It's true. I was one of the floor reporters for NBC.
One of the interesting things about any national convention is the surprising people who show up on the floor, and here tonight is real estate tycoon and best-selling author Donald Trump.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have flirted with the idea of politics. Now you're here at your first national convention. Does that get you interested in possibly making the plunge?
Now you have to tell me something. Who told you I flirted?
Well,
I didn't know that I flirted.
Well, I wasn't talking about this year, Mr. Trump, but you have said that if you ran for president, you'd win.
I think I'd have a very good chance. I mean, I like to win.
And then Mrs. Clinton?
The first time I ever met her, actually, was also in 1988, but it wasn't on camera. This was when Bill Clinton gave the nominating speech for Michael Dukakis, and after going on and on and on, finally said,
in closing,
well, the next day, Clinton went around to each of the various networks to do a kind of apology tour, you know, to say, well, oh, maybe I talked too much, but kind of to save his budding political career. She came along with him. I did the interview with him.
You've interviewed both candidates on Fox News Sunday. You've given them both tough questions before.
Are you a little thin-skinned?
No, I'm only thin-skinned when somebody says bad things that are false.
He not only directly contradicted what you said, he also said in that hearing that you were extremely careless and negligent.
Well, Chris, I looked at the whole transcript of everything that was said, and what I believe is, number one, I made a mistake.
An interview, it's you and the candidate, and you're the person holding them to account. This is a debate, and, you know, they're both going to be on the stage. If I think there's a need for me to intervene, I will, but I would prefer not to. And basically, you're there as a timekeeper, but you're not a participant. You're there just to make sure that they engage in the most interesting and fairest way possible. And I take it very seriously. It's not a TV show that we're doing. This is part of civics, the Constitution, if you will, in action, because this is helping millions of people decide who we're going to elect as the next president.
But at this moment, you know, what this moment means for you?
It means a lot. It means a lot personally. It's kind of a statement of where you are in this business. It also means a lot to me because, quite frankly, it means something for Fox. I'm the first Fox moderator to do a general election debate, and I'm very proud. I think it's a recognition of the fact that we do serious journalism. Some critics say no, but the fact is you and I know we do. And here's the Commission on Presidential Debates recognizing that. Look, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stress. We've seen the previous moderators get criticized, and at certain points I've had to remind myself, this may be a once-in-a-life opportunity. So have fun. To the degree you can stop biting your nails, have fun with it.
So you think your dad's smiling down on this one?
I think of my dad. I think how proud he would be. I also think that if he could, he'd try to steal it from me. But once he learned he couldn't, he'd say, that's my boy.
Well, we're proud of you, Chris, and I know you're going to kill it.
Thank you. Thank you.